Hey everyone, my name is Dillon Gonzalez. I am a senior critic for GeekVibesNation.com and also a co-host of the Home Dance Film Festival podcast. And I am very excited to be here today to discuss the new massive Blu-ray release of Charmed, the complete series, out now on Blu-ray in a crazy 39-disc set that comprises all 8 seasons of the show's original run. And before I dig into my initial impressions of the packaging, I want to show it off in greater detail, but be sure to stick around because at the end of the video, I will be giving my viewers a chance to win a copy of their own of this amazing set. The new complete series Blu-ray release of Charmed contains all 8 seasons of the show on 39 discs, and there are 8 individual keep cases which were released previously individually, but in some instances have different cover art or different content, such as this new release has a new interview with James L. Conway, along with a host of other special features discs on the 8th season. And here's the top, Charmed, and then the bottom. So just for comparison's sake, for kind of size, those who are familiar with the old slim case DVD releases of the original seasons will see that these are about 5 slim releases wide, which will save people like me a good deal of space with the remaining seasons, especially since I was one of the people who have the really thick first season, which takes up almost a third of the real estate of the new one. So going season by season, we'll start out with the first season, which has, as you can see, cover art to match the original DVD release. There are 5 discs, and each no stackable discs, thankfully. But the only problem with this particular release, it mirrors the wide retail release in that it only provides Dolby lossy audio on this season 1, which is upgraded for future seasons. Here, season 1. Moving on to season 2, which also has a few audio issues that I will point out. Here's season 2. This is actually only 4 discs. And the issue with this release is it is in DTS 2.0, but there are no subtitles, and which is a bummer for fans who may be hearing impaired. So this is the only season that lacks subtitles. And I'm not sure, I can't remember if I showed off the back. There you go. Moving on to season 3. This is where the quality seems to improve as far as presentation, because this comes with DTS audio for seasons 3 through 8, and in German and in English, and subtitles in German and in English. And you may be concerned because this says Blu-ray disc without the Blu-ray logo, and at least on the initial copies that they are printing, these are pressed discs. These are not burned discs. I checked in my player to make sure, but just to kind of show, like you can kind of see, all of the discs in this particular case are pressed discs. So buy early if you are concerned about getting burned discs, because in the future you might not be able to see or get discs that are pressed. Season 4. This actually includes the Blu-ray logo, which I found interesting. The future, all the rest of the seasons do not, but this one oddly does. So that's the 4th season. Moving on to season 5. once again, back to just the written Blu-ray instead of the logo. But once again, these are pressed discs, and there are 5 of them in all the rest of the seasons. The only 4-disc one is season 2. My apologies. Here is season 6. Staring down the barrel of the final seasons, the penultimate season, season 7, Blu-ray logo, DTS 2.0 audio, as mentioned, and 5 discs. Once again, I love these swing cases. I'm so glad that these is not a case of stacked discs. And the final season. And this is the season where you are going to find some special features, which are listed in detail here. Try to give you a good look at this. You can see that there it's noted which discs have special features. Let's see, and yes, so that is the final season. So once again, all 8 seasons here in this interior box. Nothing special in it, but all 8 seasons can safely go into this box and save me a bunch of space and look really great while doing it. So once again, yes, this does note that the special features are in standard definition, save for the one new special feature, the interview that I mentioned earlier. All right, and now I will give you some of my initial impressions on the set. While I know most people watching a Charmed unboxing video are probably firmly established fans of the series, just for those who need a quick refresher or are maybe interested in getting into the series, I'll just say this show, it ran for 8 seasons originally, and the basic premise is it is about a trio of sisters who find out that they are witches and that they have special powers that are that they learn from the Book of Secrets. And those who are familiar kind of with the like a Monster of the Week or Case of the Week type procedurals such as Buffy will kind of recognize some of those aspects, especially in the earlier seasons of Charmed. It is these women learning about their powers and just kind of tackling new kind of supernatural forces as they come week by week. And the 3 sisters are originally in the first 3 seasons played by Shannon Doherty, Holly Marie Combs, and Alyssa Milano. And then in the 4th season, the character of Paige is introduced, played by Rose McGowan. And while most will probably agree that the earliest seasons are among the best seasons, the show maintains its quality pretty firmly throughout the series, with it just kind of wavering a little bit near the end as kind of budget cuts constrain some things and storylines kind of lost their way a little bit. But I was still thoroughly entertained throughout the 8 seasons that I've watched it, and I look forward to completely going through the series again from the beginning now that I have this in HD. Because as much as this show is about like supernatural forces and the sisters trying to like battle evil, what I really appreciate about the show is the character work between the 3 sisters and the bonds that form between them. And it's really just like a nice, really character-driven show that you rarely get on such a scale that works so well. So the chemistry between these performers are really great, and I do really recommend this show for newcomers or firmly established fans alike. So this new collection. It has all 179 episodes in HD, in protected widescreen, which means the show is originally broadcast in 4:3, like full screen aspect ratio. The transition to HD, it has protected the original 4:3 frame, but there's a little bit more information on the side, so you don't have as much information like heads cut off or anything like that, which I've seen in some wonky transitions to HD, such as the RoboCop Blu-ray series that was released recently. This one looks a lot better. From what I've seen so far, the presentations are very clean and nice. They have like really rich colors. There's not a lot of like compression artifacts or like anything of that nature. This series honestly looks really amazing, and those worried about the framing, I think the new master is really respectful of the original intent of the show and doesn't really make anything look immediately off. But as I mentioned, the first season of the show is unfortunately still stuck with lossy Dolby Digital 2.0 audio, and which is presented in English and French. The second season, the audio is upgraded to DTS 2.0, but only in English, and there are no subtitles. And then seasons 3 through 8 are all presented in DTS lossless audio in both English and French, and the subtitles are English and French from seasons 3 through 8 as well. So seasons 3 through 8 are pretty much perfect. The first two seasons have different issues with them, especially the lack of subtitles in season 2. But overall, the series looks really great for the most part. It sounds really great, issues aside. And the first 7 seasons do not have any special features on them. All the special features are in season 8, including a new interview. You can see here with interview with James L. Conway. There's a host of features here, and including like scene-specific commentary and different featurettes, which fans are really going to love. So, like I said, this 39-disc set contains all 179 episodes, looking better than they ever have before, and they especially like look way better than my old DVD sets. So I really highly recommend this, and if you want to have your own copy and potentially for free, all you have to do is comment on this video with your favorite character and why. Like, tell me your favorite character and why you love them. Give this video a like, and we will be picking a winner on July 15th to win this entire box set for free, exclusively through the Video Attic and Geek Vibes Nation. So I appreciate you tuning in. I wish you all the best of luck. I hope you enjoy the set as much as I do if you check it out. It is a great one for fans. Keep tuning in to the Video Attic and the Geek Vibes podcast YouTube channel, because we have our weekly Video Attic show, and we're going to do a ton more unboxing videos. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.